many people do not talk about dating, which is not very cool. We go by our own logics, and then we end up nowhere. So this is where, like, I believe like there should be more talks around dating, and much more than happy to kind of take in ideas from you guys and kind of create content uh, on those lines. So I guess let's start. Okay, I guess we have uh, this platform doesn't show me how many number of people I have. So basically, I'm assuming uh, Vivan said this is a sad topic in times of COVID. Yeah, and it's in fact starting to catch up Vivan again. So like, but like that is where I'll come to, like how we had tackled the dating in the last pandemic, and like how we are doing it now. So I'll just present something for you guys. How to present? Yes, I'll share my screen. Okay, I guess you guys can see something now. I'm hoping it is visible. Hey Lavanya, yeah, it's visible. Yes, thank you. So it's about putting the date back in dating. I have just prepared 2 3 pointers on which I can like engage you guys for 15 20 minutes, not more than that. I would want to keep it more interactive, because like the last one was around like thoda sa more about the product and everything. So this is where I would want to understand this time your feedback and uh, your dating experiences, your worst and the best dating experience also. So who am I? I am the co-founder of Mingout, but actually I'm much more known as the mayonnaise of Mingout, because like I get everybody intact. I get everybody attracted and excited and everything, and basically everyone in Mingout has some way or the other kind of worked with me in different parts of my life, and then that is why like we have like now integrated and building up something. uh, this is a little bit brief background about myself. I passed out from uh, IIT or BHU Varanasi in 2015. Thereafter, I went to IIM Calcutta, did my MBA, learned lots of jargons, MBA jargons, sare yaad kar liye. Then I applied it in Unilever for like sales and marketing. Then I applied it in Times of India. I was building the partnerships domain for them and the new products domain. So I like worked on 2 3 products over there, and then basically I just got literally carried away by the dating and the problems of dating, and that is where I thought that this is something I'm going to work for. Okay, and outside of work, there are 2 3 things that I do as well. Like I paint, I write a few things, and I play whatever I can. Not very hard reflex requiring sports, but something which does not require much of reflex, because I'm very very bad at reflexes. So this is about me. What I do and why the topic. Yes. So why do we have to put the date back in dating, and why has it been missing from the dating culture up till now? Is because and this is where like I just want to present a very very basic data, or you can say the very very basic empirical evidence जो लोगों से हमने लिया है. And this is what we simply asked people, that do you like to go on dates, and like 66% of people said yes. And this is like from the page of my co-founder by the name of Storyseller Comics. He has like 4 lakh followers on Instagram, and this was answered by somewhere around 50 60,000 people. So I'm assuming that's a good accuracy to have. And the second question that we asked them was, do dating apps help you date? And 80% of them said no. So basically, what we see the problem is uh, that there is a big mismatch in the kind of uh, expectation that the audience has, and uh, the kind of products that are being built. And what is happening is that these products were made not to get you to date, but to keep you matched. Okay, they are just built for getting you to till a match, and then they leave you hanging. and that is where the whole problem starts. Okay, because you a match is nothing other than just a chat head for you. Okay, and there is very low credibility attached to that chat head until and unless that person starts interacting with you, and like you both kind of fixate on one agenda to either go or meet. Okay, which is what we call the first date. So these all these products, what we see is that they have come into a model of just getting people to match, and they're not actually the dating apps, but they are the matching apps, and that is where we like strongly differ from them. I'll just check for what people are saying. Everyone attracted sound funny. This is like Tinder. I'll come to that. Hope my boyfriend is not on the stream. Okay. So you should wish that your boyfriend is on the stream so that he knows like how to get to like how do they what different kinds of date exist in the market. It is not just about the coffee date and the bar date. There are horse riding dates, golf playing date, anything can be a date, and that is where I'll get to next. Okay, so these apps were built to just get you matched, and what one thing that we got from the users was a very big statement that even a 30-minute video call is worth hundreds of chat, because like in hundreds of chat, like basically like there'll be a if we take a very conservative conversion ratio of around 20-25%, only so this is a data from Hinge itself, like out of 100 matches 25 would actually talk. Like by talk we mean that more than 10 lines of messages. 20 to 25% will talk, and 5% will discuss the idea of going on a date, and then basically you will have one date. So out of like hundreds of chat, you get like one, and in fact like in few cases definitely there'll be more. So you can assume like in the best case it would be five, but you see the kind of effort that is being put. So to keep the dates at the heart of the product, we started building something, and this is where we started like trying to get to dating events. Okay, I'll explain like what a dating event is. How do you prevent weird people on your app? I'll date budgets are going to rise. I'll talk about the date budgets as well. So dating events, yes. Dating events, we started this last year around the COVID time itself, which is where most of our friends were, stranded in different parts of the country. Uh, all these dating apps, though they had made their subscription and all free, but they were not working because you are in some location and you are swiping people in some other location, and so basically like all these apps. People had lots of people to talk to, but like they were not getting connected. So that is where we said like how can we get these people connected to the right people, and we did a very simple exercise. We just floated one form like who all wants to kind of date over a certain theme. Okay, so like if we go and ask who all wants to date, everybody would say yes. So what we said was like let's put some theme to it. Okay, so the first what we called is there was this three-step very basic concept that you come, you sign up for the event, we will see your answers with respect to the theme. So suppose we have like theme of friends, okay, friend lovers, those who love the Friends show, and we will ask you a few questions like which character do you identify with, which is your best show, which is your best moment, and all those things. And basis your answers, we will get you connected with somebody else who has the similar sort of answers. Okay, and this started catching up really well. Okay, we organized somewhere around 300 dates uh, in the last year, and all with a very good NPS, because everybody said the same thing that uh, even if the person turns into a romantic relationship or not, they at least ended up having a very good conversation with that person. and that is actually important. So like what we saw in the youngsters was that not everybody was looking only for a hookup or a uh, or one night stand or anything. They were looking for a good interaction. And if you ask this yourself also, the best dates that you have been to are the ones where you had like a very good interaction with the other person. So what we said, like, why not like re-innovate on a few themes? Okay. So here is a snap of our latest event. This is what we have reached now. Is there any छोटा करने का option on Notion? Ouch. कुछ zoom फोम होता है क्या इसमें? चलो, let it be. I'll just I'll just play the video for you guys. This is what we have reached now. Okay, so this is where the artist is performing for you guys. Okay, it is similar to a virtual concert setup, or you can say it is similar to a setup where you are in a restaurant, some artist is singing, and you both are on the date. You have met for the first time. We gave you like 4 or 5 minutes to interact and understand about each other. And after that, the artist comes with some uh, content to entertain you guys. So this is where we have reached as of now, and this has been this is getting a lot of appreciation now. So one of the first things that we got was that when the artist is there, the other person also starts looking more beautiful, which is a funny thing. But you know what happens is that whenever you are on a date also, so you would have like peaks and trough in your conversation. When you have met initially, you would you have lots of questions around what the other person is, what they do, what they like, and all those things. And after a point of time, like 5-10 minutes later, there is a trough, like what to ask next, who would ask the next question. Okay. And what this background does is it creates a real life like scenario. So this is about virtual events and virtual dating event. In fact, you can sign up for them on our app itself. They go by the name of Saturdays. If you sign up on Mingout, it would be not very difficult for you to find out. Also, like we put it on the first page itself so that anybody can get it. We also made it like a verification mechanism for people. So like right now we are facing a one of the biggest problems of how to verify like if the profile is credible or not. That's become like a big pain. So we have like moderators with us who verify the profiles for us. But now what we have done is like those who sign up for the event, okay, the moderator will already verify their profiles, and their profiles go into the Mingout club approved. Okay, there are much more aspects. Acha, can Zoom or Chrome? Acha, you did not understand the concept. So basically, the concept is just like a virtual concert. This is also a kind of virtual concert where you signed up for an event, and that is where like we it's a partial blind date concept with the artist getting to entertain you. Okay. So we started with the partial blind date concept. Now we have added some extra mechanisms, extra entertainment as well. So like partial blind date is where it's not completely blind. So basically you know the answers of the other person, you know a little bit about the other person. You don't know exactly whom you are going to talk with, but uh, like you will have uh, an idea about what kind of answers they have given on the theme. Okay, so like you have also given some answers, they have also given some answers. We are still like trying to put uh, we are still trying to put some mechanism so that like we can show you the profile as well, but this will take a little bit of time. because if we show the profile, then there'll be other aspects that you would also need along with the profile. So like we are coming to that, like that those features would also be coming in future. Lavanya is asking, how do you know that the guys are not creeps? So we basically have like two levels of three levels of filtration. Okay, so one level is done preliminary by the computer itself. Okay, so the computer judges the pictures, and if there is any inappropriate picture, that profile will already be ruled out. If the pictures are appropriate and the faces are similar, okay, we identify the characteristics of the faces, uh, and we match with the selfie that you give. And selfie is a compulsory step in our app. Sadly, matlab, I understand that not many people are uh, selfie loving. They are not putting in. In fact, we are seeing a lot of drop offs there as well. But but that's an important step for us, because like if we are to suggest you to someone, we should know, like at least to some extent, at least to a major extent, that we are suggesting a right person for you, and you are a right person for someone. Okay, so one level computer, second level computer matching your selfie, third level is moderators. Okay, so if there are some error areas which are left by the computer, then it will be taken up by the manual moderators, and they will see like if the profile is built correctly, and uh, like the pictures are at least matching, and there is no unnecessary detail in the content. Can we see the photos of the people before meeting them? Ashok, yes, like a little sexist. What is a little sexist, by the way? K, uh, whom you are not. Acha, I don't know whom I. Acha, guys. Acha, so you are responding to Lavanya. I'm so. Can we see the photos of the people before meeting them? Yes, we are getting there. Okay, it might be live like within this month itself. Also, we are preparing for a big run up like later in the December, and then like early Jan, because this is one of the peak times of dating. Because so like if you would see the stats, the first Sunday of the year is one of the most dated Sundays. The most number of dates happen on that day in a year, and probably the reason is like that every with a change of year, everybody thinks that they are getting older, and they need to at least find someone, and this is their time to start finding someone. So just like a New Year resolution kind of thing. Curious, is this app for people to go on virtual dates if you are already in a relation? No, please. This is not if you are in a relationship or something. We are making some part of the product for people who are already there in who are already a couple. Okay, so we will be selling out the complete date and date booking to them. Okay, so you can basically come on the app, you can find out what kind of dates you like. Okay, so suppose you want to go for a paragliding date in Gurugram, or a pottery date in Delhi NCR in Zorba Buddha Club or something, and that is where like you can just come. You can select the quantity of tickets that you want, and then you can buy and go on to that date with your partner. What's the poster on the black? Oh man, you guys should see this. So like चलो मैं दिखा देता हूँ. दिख रहा है? Move fast and break things. If you are not moving fast enough, if you are not breaking things, you are not moving fast enough. So it looks like Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, definitely it's Mark Zuckerberg. And then there is this is obviously Steve Jobs. Everybody knows this. This is who is this? Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp. So this is yeah, I have Steve Jobs because like and people, he was horrible at relations. Okay, so next topic I should be streaming is Steve Jobs. Okay, and everybody should, I guess, read his biography once by Walter Isaacson. He was a horrible man, but then there were some things that people are horrible at, and then there are few things that they are good at. So I am thoda sant type admi, which acquires like good things from everybody. The book is Walter Isaacson biography of Steve Jobs. You can find the writer's name is Walter Isaacson's. He is known for writing biographies, and I like them both. One of them is very young, one of them is very old. I like Zuckerberg because probably because of the speed on which he operates. I find him like truly amazing, the kind of work that he has done, and the kind of risk he takes. In fact, in the metaverse, he has taken a big risk. Who are you going to be? I'm going to be Devanshu, a simple uh, person who loves solving problems and creating new things with the simple and first-hand approach. I really don't buy a few of the jargons, and matlab, coming from the MBA industry, I was the one who was taught all these jargons. So I am not someone who buys a lot of jargons. I want to work out things with the first principle. Okay, if you have not, like, you should definitely, you guys should read like what is first principle thinking. That will help you guys a lot in like structuring your problems, looking at them in a different angle. Hugh Hefner, oh man. No. Hugh Hefner, no. So I guess there were some questions in the start as well. What are the type of experiences on the app? Hmm. This is like Tinder. So like we are not like Tinder. In fact, like we have done a lot of things which are counter to Tinder and Bumble like apps. And why we have done that is because like we want to have those functionalities which help people get to dates. Okay. There is no other focus that we have, because if you get to dates, we are already happy. Okay. And there is one fundamentally different thing that we will be doing, like when we'll be putting our uh, this monetization strategy. We will not be charging for access to people. Okay, so this is one fundamental, you can say, the ground rules that we have is that people are not profiles, people are experiences. you know an experience has a lot of things around them. Understand? So like, you are not someone who can be shopped on Amazon. You're not a product. You know you you you, you should not look like a product, a commodity on a e-commerce platform. You are an experience, and it should come like an experience. Your whatever details about you are written, it should come like an experience. Okay, so we also believe that charging for access to different people, like Tinder gives you a much more likes and all those things. Like it lets you swipe uh, all through the day, much more profiles, which is like charging for letting you discover someone, letting you access someone. What we believe is we will be charging on the kind of dates you go to. Okay, and that is where you will be spending happily, not with not with a dejected mode that you could not find someone and that is why you are spending. You are spending because you found someone and you are going ahead with them. So do you curate experiences based on what we want? Yes. So we like keep checking like what kind of experiences are going on in the industry. So like recently, a lot of people suggested concert dates. Like AP Dillon concert was going to be there on 27th of November in Delhi NCR. We are based out of Delhi NCR, so I have a lot of uh, currently my mind is there in the experiences of Delhi NCR. So there are real life experiences, there are virtual experiences, And then there are managed experiences, like the dating events are our managed experiences. These Saturdays, whatever I showed you, like virtual experience, this is our managed experience. Then there are some other virtual experiences, like jamming together, okay, like reading a book together, like learning an instrument together. And these are the different types of virtual experience that you can actually have with your date. And there are some real life experience, like going to Anup Jain concert or something. Are you doing them offline also? Not right now, uh, but very soon. Like we are planning one dating event, like real life dating event, somewhere in January. Uh, like wish me all the luck for that. That is all I can say. And if you like have any ideas around what shall be the content of that event, or like what should the kind of artist that we should get in the next Saturday, the kind of theme we should have. Like somebody suggested this last week that you should have uh, a Saturday design only for the people who are 90s lover, okay, 90s nostalgia lover, and all those things. So this time we are having a nostalgia drive date, bar hopping session. Okay, sure. This is already there, by the way. So, but we will like put in some two three bars, where two three places where you can hop the bars. Drive-in movies is also there. Sunset Cinema in Gurgaon, and then there is one in Delhi also. So that is also there on the app. So we have like 100, more than 120 experiences now. We have been working on this since almost 3 to 4 months, and this is the result. New Year's party, please. Okay, take a sure. New Year's party. In fact, like before New Year's, we will be having a lot of virtual events, and your idea is actually good. So New Year's party will plan, and whoever gets converted, or like whoever is still talking after the Christmas, after the Christmas connection, then we can host them in a party. New Year party, I'm sure. Like, please, you should also be there. Okay, sure. I will definitely credit you. But what's your name? Should we call it K? Okay, chalo. I'll maybe discover in the larger course of time. Anything else? So this was about me. So I wanted to keep it more interactive this time. I just wanted to put in a little thoughts about what I am doing as well, and why I'm trying to kind of get the date back in dating, so to say, by dating events, and by connecting people and by getting them to date. So Harshvir is here, like he's the co-founder, and he handles the marketing, and you can find him by the name of Storyseller Comics. I'll just type in. He's quite famous on Instagram, to be very frank. Hmm. He seems really happy. Vilas is saying that you seem really happy. दिखा दो अपना. How many people are here? I cannot see the number of people, but yes. Okay. Hello, hi. Acha, Shivani. He is building a dating app. Yes, we are building a dating app. Yes, Vivan is building a dating app. I just talk about it. No. So we both are building it, and this is definitely a fun journey. So yes, are you in a relationship? Is the question. Okay, नहीं यार, मतलब अभी इस बारे में बात नहीं करनी. इसके लिए एक और स्ट्रीमिंग करेंगे. Definitely. Harshvir would also do one streaming on that. Then the dating app is not working. Dating app is working, but dating app requires a lot of efforts. So you wouldn't imagine, like for the whole last month, I was waking up at 9 and sleeping at 3. So basically, I would like work for almost 18 hours, and then like 6 hours of sleep, and then again the same cycle every day without even Sundays. So because it's a lot of work, and these days startup has become a little bit challenging with respect to the kind of money that is being put into the startup, and it is difficult to get a lot of tech resources. So if any of you guys who is a coder right now should send me his CV or her CV is more important. Need to find a workaholic girlfriend. Yes, I am looking for one. Hope to find someone soon. uh, there was one serious question as well out of this, like amongst the laugh that we are having. I need to do my job as well, right? There was one serious question: is your startup funded? Yes, we are seed funded as of now. Like when we started in March, we got our angel funding in April, and this time we have raised from Kunal Shah, first check. The news would be out soon. Like so the PR release and everything would be out soon. So thank you so much, Mohan. And if you guys need any help or any guidance on those sites, uh, I would be I would try to find as much as time as I can. I am mostly available on the weekends or like mostly the Sundays, because Saturdays it's a event. And can you share a link to the app? You can just find it by the name of Mingout. It is very easy to find. Okay. Uh, it is there on both the App Store and the Play Store. Okay. And if you want the link, yeah. Mingout.in. In fact, like you can log into mingout.com also. We have recently bought it, so why not use it? I guess Mingout.in shows up like pretty early on the Google also, so everybody is using it. So, yes, and if you guys need any help, SEO optimized, yes, please do that for us. Okay. Uh, it got automatically optimized. So, like when I was looking for a domain name, when I was looking for the startup name, in fact, I was thinking, kuch aisa mil jaye, which is short, cute, and available. And I'm out, like, was that one name which I found, like, uska .com bhi available hai and .in bhi available, and it is like 2 syllables only, which was very which is very catchy. In fact, if you see like lots of startup, Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, all these are 2 syllables. So that is where meaning of Ming Out. Yes, you tell me, you guys tell me, what is the meaning of Ming Out? It's a amalgamation of two words. Yes, somewhere similar, mingle and hang out. So that is what became Ming Out. Any of you guys who are into like designing, and if you like are looking for taking up any projects or something, then please reach out. Okay, I'll put my email ID also here. So if you are into coding or if you are into software development, reach out to me. Like we will see where we can find some synergies. So, and if you are like working on something, working on your own idea, working on your startup, I would be much more than happy to help you guys. अब इतना डिग्री गेन किया है, पढ़ा है, तो किसी को हेल्प करें, so it would be better, right? So anything and anything around career, around dating, and can I not share my name on it? Thanks checking out the app. You can share your name as well. Like what I'll connect with you separately. In fact, like you can mail me once if I'm unable to understand K. What's the issue that you're facing? Can I be anonymous? Yes, you can be anonymous. So there is this functionality on the app itself. You can find it in the settings where you can just show your first letter of your name as well. And very soon we are building a kind of a ninja mode as well, which is where like you will be shown to only those people whom you like or you invite or something. Okay. Unlike the man in your poster, I respect my data. Yeah. So there'll be few negativities with everyone. So let's leave the negativities of them. Every leader, anyone you take the name, there'll be some negativities. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I guess it's time. It's like almost 40 minutes. I haven't been like doing this. I haven't done this, to be very frank, anywhere. Like I was a very shy kid in my school. मेरे को स्टेज पे खड़ा कर देते थे एंड आई वुड फॉरगेट द मोस्ट ऑब्वियस थिंग ऑन द अर्थ दैट इज प्लेज जो कि रोज करते हैं सो आई एम दैट काइंड ऑफ किड who was very stage fright and shy. But yes, definitely over the years I have built a little bit of these qualities, and people like happy faces like these Harshveer, they have taught me a lot. He was basically my batchmate in IIM Calcutta. So हम लोग एक बगल में रहते थे, and the first day we met and we said कि हम कहाँ आ गए हैं, मतलब हमें क्या करना है. We both didn't know like what we wanted to do. Your question, Meena, was what's the meaning of ming out? No. What was your question? Acha, about being single or in a relationship. Abhi to it's did you find someone? Yes. I did find someone. Like, but they were more of a product manager, and I started taking product input from them, and then they basically sent me a doc and said, and with a smiley at the end, ki, maybe that is what you were asking for. So I did find someone. So basically, like it happens to a few people that the work never switches off in their mind. So every time like we are looking at something, we are thinking of something. There's a bad quality as well sometimes, but हाँ चलता है यार. मतलब देखो, अगर ऐसा नहीं करोगे तो how would you beat those Ambanis and Adanis of the world? कैसे करोगे? मतलब they have so much of resources, सब कुछ है उनके पास यार. अगर तुम थोड़ा aggressively काम नहीं करोगे तो how would it happen? So I don't want to. नहीं मोदी नहीं बनना है. अच्छा, that is also one way, like become Modi and beat the world. But if you have to beat everyone, not everyone, if you have to become someone and solve a problem, then you would definitely have to thoda sa put thought onto whatever you are solving, and whatever your users are, whatever they are thinking. You have to keep running that through your minds, and you have to keep pushing that energy onto different people. So like earlier, when I started developing this, it was like in late. It was in early 2020, and I did not even have the money to kind of get it developed. So I asked a few friends, got someone from the office, and asked him to work some extra time. So वैसे करके, so I infused that energy as well into them. अब चलते हैं. Too much of ज्ञान for today. I guess that's good enough. If you guys have any questions and any idea for Mingout, or if you are facing any issues, or if you find something uh, which is something that we should do, thank you so much, Kay, that it was fun. If you find something that we should do, much more than happy to discuss anytime. Okay, and if you need any career guidance, entrepreneurial guidance, dating guidance as well, available on Sundays. Chalo, thank you, Mohan. Thank you, Kay. Lavanya, thank you so much. Meena, Vivan, Vilas, Ashok, and Ojal. I don't know like how many of people had joined, but this was good. Okay, bye bye, guys. Ujbas, yes, bye bye. Good evening, guys. Bye bye. I'll just. बहुत सही मोमेंट रिकॉर्ड हो गया.